Hello and welcome to a Word Power Nugget, an outreach of Agape Word Online. And I'm your host, Jerry Williams. And today's nugget comes from Psalms 23, verse 1 and Psalms 37, verse 4. In Psalms 23, verse 1, the psalmist David says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And in Psalms 34, verse 4, David goes on to say, "Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart." And I want to use for a subject, faith says, I shall not want. Faith says, I shall not want. Now, in Psalm 23, as David watched over his father's sheep, he knew that God watched over him. So David was saying that he wanted for nothing because God would supply his every need, that God would supply every possible want of body, soul, and spirit. Yet in Psalms 37, David says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your hearts." In other words, he will give you the wants of your heart. Now, how do we reconcile the two? How do we reconcile I shall not want and the Lord will give you the desires of your heart if you delight yourself in him? How do you reconcile that, beloved? Listen to me very carefully. It's all about faith. Faith is wanting more out of life. This is why we delight in the Lord to receive the desires and the wants of our heart. Faith is a choice. It's not an argument. Faith is a decision. It's not a debate. Faith is a commitment. It's not a controversy. Faith fulfills some desire in your heart. Now, in a practical way, let me say it like this. In a practical way, faith can be defined as wanting more out of life. Even rich and wealthy people, they're attracted to faith when they realize that all their wealth, their social standing, their personal power, it still leaves them with a big void in their lives. But faith says, I shall not want. So, beloved, be careful about what you desire and what you want. You just might receive it because wanting is believing, and believing produces results. Strong faith is often the expression of a deep desire, just like strong doubt is the lack of desire. God promises to bless the person who has strong desires because in God's eyes, desire and faith are one and the same. Yes, God gives you the desires of your heart, but faith says, I shall not want. Well, God bless you today, and I encourage you to visit our website, agapeword.net, subscribe to our email, and get on the email list and receive a weekly link to tune into our weekly message on YouTube that airs on Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern. And while you're at the website, leave me a note and just let me know you're watching, you're listening, and just let me know if the ministry is being a blessing to you. Well, beloved, I want you to have your best day ever. Have a blessed day and have faith in God.